This movie, top 5 like cutest spooky movies ever. Hey there creepy peeps, I'm Nightmare Maven and welcome back to my channel. If you happen to be new here, hi, I talk about spooky things all year long, so if you also like spooky things all year long, you should subscribe. Today I'm going to be talking about Ghastly Brothers, which is a Dutch horror comedy that follows Lilith, who is attending boarding school, when she starts to notice strange things happening with her classmates. She recruits the help of the Ghastly Brothers, paranormal investigators, to free the school of its ghosts. The film is directed by Michael and Andrew van Ostad, hopefully I said that right, who also star as the titular characters. So I came across Ghastly Brothers while searching for like indie and foreign horror films to cover while the WGA SAG-AFTRA strike is going on. Just as a quick little reminder, I'm not reviewing any films made by studios that are part of the AMPTP while the strike is going on. And I found the Ghastly Brothers and I decided to watch it like sight unseen pretty much. The poster was giving Ghostbusters, Scooby-Doo, Beetlejuice, and I love all of those things, so I decided to give it a shot without even watching the trailer. And my goodness, was this movie delightful. Just the look of the film right off the bat, it's super stylized in such a fun way. Lots of use of colored lighting gave everything like a comic book feel, exaggerated effects like lightning strikes and music stings really amped up the slapstick humor. And the score, which was done according to IMDb by Rico Dirks and Michael Poots, was so whimsical and magical. Everything about this film felt childlike, but not childish, if that makes sense. I also have to talk about the use of like practical effects and puppetry in this movie because I loved it and they used it so well in pairing with CGI. Like there was a clear need for CGI in certain parts of the movie, but you could tell it was used mostly to enhance the puppetry and practical effects happening. And I think we all mostly agree that that's the best use of CGI in most cases. Puppetry was awesome and again, very whimsical. For example, the first ghoul we meet right at the beginning of the film is an easy chair with glowing eyes and sharp teeth. Adorable. And the rest of the ghosts and the ghoulies and the creepies are equally as fun. And the scale of the puppetry at certain parts of the film are really amazing. I don't know what the budget for this was, but I can tell it went to good use. The humor, also right up my alley. The only way I can describe it, and I mean this in the best way, like I mean no offense whatsoever because I loved it, but it's kind of like dumb humor. Like a lot of silly puns and quippy one-liners. It's dumb, but that's why I find it hilarious. It's just totally my style. And the story was just super sweet, and I feel like it was a story that most of us can relate to. That struggle as a kid or like a teen when you just want to be yourself and maybe you have a space to do that and then life happens and things change and you realize maybe some parts of your life were kind of a security blanket, and in order for you to grow you need to like lean into those uncomfortable moments, all without losing what makes you unique and special. And I think this movie really nails that. And it's exactly what Lilith, our main character, is going through as her mom sends her to boarding school. And I won't say how, but it ends up contributing to what starts happening at the school as Lilith begins to find out. Speaking of the boarding school, I do have to say I loved that setting as well. There was something about it that was giving Matilda. And I can't be more specific than that because I don't know exactly why, but it was just giving Matilda vibes. Overall, Ghastly Brothers was a fun, spooky time. This is going to make the perfect, like, cozy, fun Halloween season watch. And it's already on my list to rewatch once Halloween season is in full swing. Because everything about this movie overall makes it fit in perfectly with movies like Hocus Pocus, Halloween Town, Beetlejuice, Coraline. You know the vibe. Just other creepy whimsical films like that. It's perfectly that. So if you've seen any of those movies that I just mentioned and you haven't seen Ghastly Brothers yet, I feel like there's a really good chance that you're gonna like this and you should definitely check it out. And if you've seen it already, let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here. Become a creepy peep today. And I will see you very soon with a new video. Until then, stay strange. Bye.